Oh, hey folks, how's it going? It's George here from Farm & Co. Just want to tell you a little bit about my life, my background. I'm actually just here, just walking out of my house, out of the family home on the family farm. Here we are. I'm going to walk sort of towards the paddocks and stuff now. But basically just want to tell you a little bit about my life. I grew up here and felt not so fortunate when I was younger actually. I didn't really like the scene that much. Mum always sort of, I fondly remember 6 a.m. wake-ups from Mum saying, come on kids, I have 3 sisters and she's saying, come on kids, like let's go, farm day. And we're all saying, kicking and screaming, nah, not into it Mum, not into picking beans all day long, planting garlic, picking tomatoes, not really our thing. You know, I sort of resented the farm for a long time and you know, over the years I've actually come to really enjoy it. I went to uni for a little bit there in Sydney, Brisbane, sort of saw the city, not really my scene, came back and realised I was always living in paradise. And so I started working actually on the farm, helping Mum with a lot of social media stuff, media content and so on. Helped to sort of gather a bit of following. A lot of you probably know Farm & Co already, and I sort of had a big hand in helping to lift it off the ground and give it a sort of 21st century social media presence. And here we are today. I absolutely fell in love with it and thought I'd pair it with another sort of life passion of mine in technology, and decided to go to Barcelona, of all places. What a place to go. Absolutely loved it. Learnt to code while I was there in the hope of starting something up when I got back to Australia, and really wanted to pair up local farmers with the whole community for the betterment of all, really. And I sort of got a little bit along the track there, and now I've decided I needed a friend to help me along with the journey. And so Elliot, my mate, is going to help me set up something a bit bigger, and I'll just introduce you to him now. Here he is. Hey mate.
How are we?
How are you, bros?
Oh, good man.
Good to see you.
Hey, what's going on, friends? How are we?
I'll hand you the phone there.
Yeah, thanks, mate. How you going, folks? What's been happening? Nice to have a little chat on this glorious little summery, wintry day. But to be honest, didn't think I'd be here right now, as in like right here in, where are we? Northern New South Wales, southeast Queensland. When I left school, I was grew up in WA actually, should probably start with that, so along the other side of the world pretty much. And when I left school, all I wanted to do was be a cricketer, so I moved to the UK for the winter, and I was just going to bounce between the summers, going Aussie summer cricket, winter summer cricket. And in my first season there, I actually broke my shoulder. And that kind of changed the course of my life a little bit, because I didn't really know what to do with myself. I was thinking, what do people do if they don't play cricket? I moved to this island off the coast of Western Australia called Rottnest to kind of get away from the cricket scene a bit. And that's when I realised, there's actually a lot of other things you can do other than stand out in a cricket field all day in the middle of summer. And from there, just kind of started falling into taking photos and documenting life. And obviously then kind of went on a bit of a traveling trip for a while with a couple of friends, and the photography stuff kind of started to take off a little bit. We formed a little business and started to travel, and before I knew it, I'd been on the road about 3 years just traveling around. And as I'm sure many of you know, you can't kind of keep fit or find a routine when you're traveling. And after a while living out of a backpack, kind of decided to feel a little bit flat, made me feel a bit flat, and I was pretty lost, to be honest. I didn't really know where life was leading. I'd grown up living this super healthy lifestyle, eating healthy food, and all of a sudden I was partying a lot and I was traveling, and I just kind of didn't really know where life was taking me, but I knew that it wasn't right. And so I got back home one summer, and I thought, back home to WA, and I thought, all right, you know what? Never been to Queensland, but always been drawn there. I'm just going to pack my bag and set up camp and try and make a kind of base camp, I guess, on the Gold Coast. And as fate would have it, happened to move in with George, and we connected over tennis mostly, playing hours of tennis, and then over kind of organic produce and healthy eating. And he told me about this little business that he'd got running at his family farm, where he'd deliver organic produce to local people in the community down here. And when he went to Europe, Barcelona, as I'm sure he mentioned, he asked me to take it over. And so kind of found my feet a bit out here. And so once he came back from Europe and I'd kind of got the gist of what was going on with the old deliveries in the local community, he ran the idea by me of the farm folk, which is essentially just a scale up of sharing the organic produce from down here with the local community, with the broader community. And so that's what leads us to here. We'll see you around, hey George?
See you around.
If you see us, say g'day.
Say good day.
Say g'day. Ciao.